Hariharan, mic check. Come here.
Sir, headphone mic. She's simple to come back. Jack,
Sir, blink.
Okay. Yeah.
sir, lighting was Sir, you want this in action?
Today is July 6th, 2023, and this is MS Evening Session number 1138. And we have the presentations to be done by Rahul and Hariharan. So Rahul has got a distinctive topic and Hariharan has got a distinctive topic. What Hariharan has is a topic that is related to the game that we had day before yesterday. And Rahul has got a topic. Rahul is one of the students here in this MS Evening Sessions who is going to get into the occupation. There are three changes here. One, there is one student who has got a job in a company. There is another student who has got admission in a very reputed university, and there is another student who has got engineering admission in a reputed college where I was working as a professor way back in 2006. So today, the presentation that is going to be made is by Rahul. He is getting into an IT job, so I have given him a topic, and the topic is, what are all the expectations of the current employer in the current IT scenario? Because after COVID, things have changed. Things have taken a transition shift as far as the expectations are concerned. So, this topic is given to Rahul for two reasons. Reason number one, he has to browse through what are all the expectations. Reason number two, when he steps into the organization, he will have a better idea as to how to behave according to the expectation. So, without taking further, we'll hand over the floor to Rahul, who is going to make the presentation. You can keep it here.
Good evening to all. My today's topic is list of employees' expectation about the employee as a new joining. First expectation is have a positive attitude. That is, employees may want their employees to have a positive attitude, and the extend to co-workers and make a workplace have a cheerful atmosphere. Having a cheerful atmosphere will help not only us, also the co-workers who is working with us, and it provide a positive vibe in the company. Step number two, expectation number two is dress properly. First impression is always the best impression. So you want to dress properly in an office, like a professional image of the company to customers and other members of the public. If someone is entering to some clients is entering to office means they also think about the dress code. So you should dress properly. And the third is be punctual. A great way to show your motivation and professional is to be punctual for your job. You can show your works. You can show your professional. How do you care for this job? How do you want to take steps for next steps? You can show it by punctual of your being punctual can show your commitment to project and overall respect for the employee's requirements. Fourth one is be dependable. Employers want to trust their employees and are working efficiently, and they can depend on their employees to produce their best work. The employees should be depend on you.
Now gather the points and look at everybody. These people, till Kiran or their target audience,
Yes.
have the eye contact to everybody. Okay. Alright, sure. Use the pistol but not the red icon. Okay. Right. I want to live for some more time, so don't kill me.
So fourth one is be dependable. If your employee should be dependent on you, because if your task is given means the employee should believe in you. You believe you should complete the task. You should believe to complete the task at the time. Sir, at the point talking, sir. Fifth one is help others. By helping others, you can establish your leadership also. As I saw mentioned in a quite like a good leader should be take all the works and should not take the credits that like that. And you may offer help like help for colleagues by assisting them with projects or lowering their workload. Sixth one is decide to grow. This is my favorite point. You should decide to grow. If you are going to a company, means it is, if you grow means you are not only the person who are growing, but also the people around you. Seventh one is communicate effectively. Employees may expect their employee to communicate their news, ideas, or opinions efficiently. You can also tell about your this workspace should be very good if you change this, and changing it may be good for other team members also. You can tell that. And fourth one is meet deadlines. Employees typically require their employees to meet their deadlines, because if you are having a deadline means it will be consistency. Meeting deadlines can help a company reach its goals, maintain organization, and also help you to complete the task within amount of time, and also we can go to another task after completing that. Ninth one is be self-motivated. Employees employers value employees who are self-motivated, can inherit drive to finish their work. Employees can be self-motivated, can finish their project on their own without closely managing. If you are self-motivated means you don't have to others help to finish the project. You can
Take some time. In the solo.
Sir, solo. So, yes, sir, you can solely.
You can be alone.
Yes, sir.
Take solitude அப்படின்னா தனியா உட்கார்ந்து யோசிக்கும். நீ அதான் சொல்ல வர.
Sir, தனியா solo.
Solo one.
You can finish the project.
Okay, so he should be alone and he should be self-sufficient. அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு வார்த்தை என்னது? Self-sufficient. அவனே தனியா நின்று வேலை முடிக்கணும். அதான் சொல்ல வர.
Yes, sir.
So you should say he should be self-sufficient to finish the task.
Yes. He should be self-sufficient to finish the task, and other team members can do other work, and it will take some time savings. 10th one is learn from your mistakes. Sometimes some employers will scold you for making mistakes, but you should find good employers who teach you to learn from mistakes. And in the future you can avoid the mistakes you faced. That's all. Thank you.
Good job. So before we continue.
Thank you.
All right, before we continue, we will relieve Dakshin Siddharth and Kiran because they have got their auto. Before it rains, we can go. Okay. All right. Kiran, please stay here. This is my gift for you.
Sir, please, sir.
I'll give the
Sir, she was a little violent, sir, so it couldn't have.
I'm not giving the bullets. So bullets will be without the bullet. No. This is my gift to you. Okay? You very good. Bullets here.
Thanks, sir.
Most welcome. Okay, right. Fine. Sorry. So we are meeting on Monday. Right. Come look for Monday. Okay. Bye.
Most probably December.
Please. You let me know.
I'll text you.
All the best.
Bye. Thanks. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Welcome. See you. Right. So, Hariharan and Vishwa, if you've got any questions to Rahul, you can ask. You want to? Think. Okay. Right. My question to you, Rahul. It's a wonderful combination of the collection of points. You have really made a good homework on collecting the points. One question.
Yes. Thanks. What else?
My question was, Rahul, when you are having a job that is intact,
Yes.
and when you go and join in the enterprise as a new person, immediately there is a kind of expectation change. இப்போ நீ சொன்னது எல்லாமே எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன் அப்படிங்கிறத எப்படி ஹேண்டில் பண்ணணுன்ட்டு சொல்லி அப்படின்ட்டு மனசில் தயார் பண்ணிட்டு விட்டு போகிறது. But what happens is when you go inside, sometimes the expectations might change. And இல்லையே நான் இதுக்கு ப்ரிப்பேர்டாக வரலையேன்ட்டு அந்த பையனுக்கு தோணும். During that situation, how do you think the person can handle when the expectation is changing?
Expectations.
Let's say, for example, you have an expectation preparation that bosses will be behaving in this way. For a company, a project, இப்படி ஒர்க் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி you might be having the expectation. பட் உள்ளே போன அந்த ஒரு வாரத்தை வந்துட்டு என்டையர்லி நீ எப்படி வேலை செய்யணுங்கிற ஸ்டைலில் நீ ப்ரிப்பேர் ஆகிட்டு போனீங்க. அதே மாதிரி இல்லாமல் அப்படியே ரைட் ஆப்போசிட்டாக அப்படியே கான்ட்ராஸ்டிங்காக மாறும். அப்போது தட் யங்ஸ்டர் ஹவு he or she should manage.
Sir, I'll ask my superiors who are working with them, like working for the company, sir. Ask the superiors, telling my problems. I think they will help me to
Taking the guidance from the others.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think all the points that you have mentioned now is going to be directly applicable to you in the company when you join the company in Intel Swift?
Sir, yes, sir. It is a basic expectation from all the companies, sir, but it's also a fundamental expectation from employees, I think.
Which is one spearheaded point that is going to be useful for you very much out of the points that you have?
Sir, having a good attitude, sir.
Okay.
Not only for serving the company, I think my teachers also tell you will got something in the company by good attitude, sir. Good attitude is important in life, so
Fantastic.
that's it.
Good job. Any other questions? Hariyan, you have a question. Go.
Now, you mentioned that the good people will be teaching you now. How will you be choosing the good people in your company?
I think I also talked to some of the people in the company, so they are always good to me, so I can ask them. And also, I think found means sir tells about some therapy for me, sir. So Zuhair, even though I can also use that in companies.
Now, the second part of the question now, in my life I experienced this situation now. Though they will be speaking nice positive vibration and about positive things now, but also they will be like negative character.
You will only take the positive character or not negative character. So ignore
No, what
that.
Hariyan is asking is some people will be very, very hypocritic. Hypocriticனா உள்ள ஒன்று வச்சுட்டு வெளியில் ஒன்று பேசுறது. அவங்க எப்படி டீல் பண்ணுவீங்கன்னு கேட்கலாம்.
Oh.
You befriend them, first அவங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட் ஆக்கிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமாக அதை மாற்றிக்கலாம். அப்படி
Yes, sir.
சொல்கிறாங்க.
Sir, அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். நான் திங்க் பண்ணுறேன்.
It's okay.
You can show them we are very good friends to others, so they can change, right? We are very good friends, for we can help them in a tough situation. It will give you a good poster for you.
Okay, one of my viewers, his name is Uday Chandar. Uday Chandar is working in Tata Consultancy Services.
Yes, sir.
அவர் வந்து இப்போ நீ பண்ணுற ப்ரெசன்டேஷன் பார்த்து உனக்கு விஷ் பண்ணியிருக்காரு. ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட் ராகுல் அண்ட் ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட் ஃபார் யுவர் ஃபியூச்சர் இன்டர்வியூஸ் அப்படின்ட்டு
Thank you, sir.
அவருக்கு சொல்லு.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, right. Fantastic. Nice presentation, Rahul. Very well.
Thank you, sir.
Questions clear on it? I see. Okay. So, Hariharan, since we are going to have a new game, we will start that presentation. So, let us not waste time, let us get into the new game. But adukku munnadi, since you are going to college and a couple of people are watching you in live, I want you to make presentation in front of the public. Come. Now question. So, Hariharan, the expectations to get into a company. Likewise, if I change the topic slightly, what are all the expectations you will be having when you are stepping into Mahalingam Engineering College as a first year student in the second week of July? What are the expectations they will have on you and how are you going to handle it?
So, first of all, warm greeting to everybody. The college only expects to the examinations of the papers that I want to score more marks in that sector, sir. After I'm getting going to any job, that time they will be seeing our skills and communication skills, sir. And I have no expectation about the MCT college. In my thinking, the expectations kills, sir. So when I expecting anything and going to the MCT and it fails means it will be a very worry moment for me. So I didn't keep any expectation for that, sir.
I see. Fantastic. And this emotionally testing situations like ragging and professors speaking a little ill, not all the professors will speak very brisk and confident. So during those situations when you are getting some negative judgments from professors, the people who are studying along with you and your seniors, what is your strategy to deal with all of them?
Sir, most powerful weapon is silence, sir. When we keeping silence, then whenever our help will be coming in a quick ways. So silence, we can keep silence mode.
Okay, so my last question, how do you think this kind of games, and today you have your friend Vishwa also joining, so you three are going to have a very healthy competition now for the next 1 hour. What is going to be your experience in this particular activity? Because what Vishwa does not have, what you have is the experience. He does not have the experience of playing this kind of a game, but you have the experience of playing that kind of a game. So how do you think you will play different today in this game?
Strategy only, sir. In this game, it's have many strategy that share the wealth card and long-term investment, and buying a home and selling that home, it may be causing some amount difference. So strategy can be helping this game, sir. So we can develop a strategy, sir, in our life.
Fantastic. Nice presentation.
Thank you.
Good job. So that's it, and we are going to have a game which is not going to be the part of the live program, but I wanted Rahul's presentation and Hariharan's presentation to be exposed in the live, and in a couple of days Vishwa will also make a presentation in live. Some 5 or 6 people will watch my viewers, all of them. 500, 600 இல்லை வெறும் 3 or 4, 5 இப்போ பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 1 or 2 பேரோ தான் இருக்காங்க, பட் சேவ் பண்ண வீடியோவை நிறைய பேர் பார்ப்பாங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் டு பூஸ்ட் கான்ஃபிடன்ஸ் ஆஃப் த ப்ரெசென்டர்ஸ். அதான். ஓகே, so that's it. Thank you so much for joining live, and we are going to shift our focus towards a game which is not a live part, and I will be meeting you in the next live, and until then, this is Manikandan Sundaresan testing the case. Jai Hind. Okay.